Monsieur le ministre de l'eau et de l'assainissement, premier commissaire de la République du Tchad auprès de la CBLT, représentant Monsieur le Premier ministre du Tchad, Monsieur le ministre des Finances de la République du Tchad, Madame la vice-présidente de la Banque africaine de développement, comme le discours de Madame la présidente, la vice-présidente était prononcé en français, moi je vais prononcer le mien en anglais, avec votre permission. It is a pleasure for me to welcome you to the signing ceremony of this Memorandum of Understanding for the establishment of a cooperation agreement between African Development Bank and the Lake Chad Basin Commission. That you chose to honor our invitation to grace this occasion, in spite of several other side events going on at this very moment, reaffirms your commitment to the development of the Lake Chad Basin, a commitment to contribute to finding solutions to the myriad of challenges in the region, challenges associated with climate change, including the predicament of Lake Chad, this precious resource which millions of people depend on for their livelihood. Your Excellencies, I want to thank the Prime Minister of the Republic of Chad, who is represented here, for creating the time to grace this occasion. I wish to express my sincere gratitude to the African Development Group for its continued support to member states of the Lake Chad Basin Commission. The Africa Development Bank has remained the LCBC's biggest funding partner over the past 20 years. The combination of the African Development Bank's financial resources and the Lake Chad Basin Commission's technical expertise will forge a sustainable path forward for the Lake Chad region. Our shared goal is to ensure the sustainability of the Lake Chad Basin, especially the lake itself, which has dramatically shrunk due to climate change and increased human demands. The MoU that we are about to sign today is therefore a manifestation of our commitment to ensuring water security, economic prosperity, and stability in the region. It is an integral part of our shared goal, that is to build climate resilience and sustainable growth. Your Excellencies, within its mandate of mobilizing and allocating resources and providing policy advice and technical assistance to support sustainable economic development, the bank has always been there for the Lake Chad Basin Commission in its efforts to stimulate sustainable development in the basin. Through the present MoU, the bank and the LCBC have pledged to implement the bank's presidential directive, through which it has pledged a commitment to work closely with the Lake Chad Basin riparian countries. The commitment is to restore and rehabilitate degraded ecosystem, to improve water resource management and development, to improve the livelihoods of communities, and to bring back lasting peace. The bank's presidential directive speaks directly to the three-point mandate of the Lake Chad Basin Commission. That is to manage the waters of the lake and the other transboundary water resources in the Lake Chad Basin in a sustainable and equitable way, to conserve the ecosystem of the conventional basin, and to promote regional integration and safeguard peace and security in the conventional basin. This MoU therefore represents the point of convergence between the bank's presidential directive and what the Lake Chad Basin Commission is mandated to achieve. Through it, we intend that our collaboration will focus on a number of substantive areas consistent with our policies and procedures. That is to strengthen the institutional foundation and policy environment for the management and development of the Lake Chad Basin, to strengthen the institutional and organizational capacity of stakeholders in the Lake Chad Basin, to support data, information, and knowledge management and the development of basin management, planning, and decision-making tools, agricultural transformation, development of regional infrastructure, program and project development, implementation, and monitoring and evaluation, and mobilization of financing. The collaborative relationship between the bank and the Commission is not just starting today. In fact, the present MoU is only reinforcing the already existing supporting role that the bank has been playing to the Commission for the past 20 years. Earlier projects largely financed by the bank in the basin include, from 2006 to 2014, we implemented the project in support of Lake Chad Basin Initiative to reduce vulnerability to the risk of sexually transmitted infection, that is HIV/AIDS. From 2008 to 2017, we implemented the Lake Chad Basin Sustainable Development Program, PORDEBALT. From 2016 to 2023, we implemented the program to rehabilitate and strengthen the resilience of Lake Chad Basin socio-ecological systems, that is PRESIBALT. Since 2018, we have been executing the ongoing project for the socio-economic reintegration of at-risk youth in the Lake Chad Basin, that is PASEBALT. More recently, the bank has been supporting the implementation of the regional stabilization strategy for Boko Haram affected areas of the Lake Chad Basin. It has also provided direct funding for the operationalization of the regional stabilization facility to enable the LCBC and its partners address the socio-economic and structural drivers of fragility in the region. Your Excellencies, it will be recalled that the bank partnered with the Lake Chad Basin Commission and other stakeholders to organize the Abuja International Conference on Saving the Lake Chad in February 2018 towards creating global awareness on the socioeconomic and the environmental challenges arising from the shrinkage of the lake. Among other key decisions, the conference requested the bank to facilitate the creation of a Lake Chad fund of about $50 billion to fund Lake Chad and other Pan-African engineering infrastructure projects. It is against the background of this long-standing relationship that the Commission and the bank have decided to sign this MoU to formalize the relationship and provide a structured framework to guide it. I therefore call on our partners to collaborate with the bank to enhance synergies in support of the development of the Lake Chad Basin. In conclusion, let me once again, Your Excellencies and other distinguished personalities here present, for responding to our invitation to be here with us to witness this event, notwithstanding the agenda of the 37th Summit and the numerous side events competing for your attention. I thank you very much for listening.